Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, happy to get second in this Train Tycoon Mini Event, but I'm even happier to get this epic train from the 100 keys container. And I got a fun fact to share with you. Apparently, even this kind of mini event, it contributes to the headquarters points. So as you can see on the top right, it contributed 1,200 headquarter points. That's about 300 shy from the first position. Alright, we just entered into 210th level. So we got 20 more to go before I can unlock those new product, which I think is a cheese. So meanwhile, still a long way before the end of the competition. As I can see from my previous video, I did mention about this very strong competitor. And of course, as already seen in my thumbnail or introduction of this video, I managed only to get seconds. But along the way, actually it's quite surprising. I was able to overturn the positions. I was all along second, and then eventually I went to first. Actually, I was holding the first position and with a good number of gaps. I'll come to that later on, but I'm just going to show you right now. We still have one full day to go at this juncture of the video. So we can see all the factories are all depleted of products already, because I'll be collecting a lot of those items as part of this request by this mini event Train Tycoon. That's why it's always important that you should have all your factories filled to the brim, because along the way there'll be many requests that requires those products collection from the factories itself. Sometimes you may not hit, you like this, you may hit by 3 trains at one juncture, but eventually once you clear them, they will ask for items again from the factory. But I must say that this time round, I think I made one serious mistake, which probably at the nearer end of the video you'll realize. I sent most of my trains out on common trains, because one of the requests was to get the I think 6 or 9 numbers of common trains. So what I did was I didn't notice the period the common trains need to be out. So apparently that is a very hard job in this Canada, and I didn't realize that actually the trains need to be out for 4 hours. So that caused the downfall of my competitions and drop to the second place. Otherwise I would have been able to get first. So that is really a mistake. I never realized job needs so long. Apparently probably I'm still new to this new region of Canada. I've never hit such a long period whereby a train needs to go out to deliver items. So apparently for the Canada itself, the hardest job is 4 hours per train that I send out. So apparently I sent out about 6 of them. So actually after sending up 6 of them, I was so happy that I could be able to collect the stars from the common trains. Then I realized that the trains were all out for 4 full hours. That actually has a great impact in this mini tycoon event, because actually you need trains to get you moving, because a lot of them require certain type of trains and certain numbers. So without the 6 trains, I have only 7 dispatcher. I'll be working with just 1 train, and including Harry will be 2 trains. So that was for a period of 4 hours, and that was the period whereby the competitors probably at a different time zone was awake, and he or she caught up with it. Alright, there's this unspent event keys. That's very kind of the developer that gave us back because of the Christmas events unused keys. So this actually give you the balance which you can't claim. Not a lot, but it's just a good gesture of 2 keys. Nonetheless, I'm happy with that. So here we are, hit by 12 whistles. Definitely I'm not going to do 12 whistles. There's no way you can do 12 whistles, so it'll take you a long while. So apparently I did that, and just want to show you are able to have many of these factory requests. As you can see, sometimes it's just one after another factory request what comes about. Do not be concerned that your warehouse is full. Just throw away those items, because it's not really required right now, so they can keep on moving. So that's part and parcel of this mini event. You make, you collect, and then you deliver. If you can't deliver and you need space, just dump them away. That is part and parcel of the mini event. If you want to hold them all together and refuse to dump, apparently you can't move and you can't win in this mini event Train Tycoon. So that's part and parcel of what you need to do. Just give up whatever you do not require at the juncture. You can make them again eventually, so no big deal. that's how we managed to finish another one, and you can see another request from these factories itself. So in the initial start there wasn't many, but along the way I met quite a number of them, and it really helped me climb the number of stars I collected to 55, and very quickly I propelled myself up into the ladder itself. So the ranking chart overtaken the competitor. I shall show you later on. Alright, so I'm just going to focus on what I did in this whole mini event. Apparently there are whistles, and if there's no 3 whistles or 4 whistles kind of job, I would not do. So I'll definitely not do a 12 whistles. As I mentioned, it's not possible. So just want to make sure I'm able to fulfill all the requests that was given to me. I would always need trains by my side, but you can see there's only 1 hour job so far, which is deemed as medium. Later part of this video, you'll see me having my 6 trains stuck with a job that's deemed as hard, and it's 4 hours, which I didn't really realize. I mean, there's an honest mistake that I made, but with this, I think it's a really good lesson. So even in the future, I will always remember that unless I'm totally free, then I will perform those 4 hours jobs. Otherwise, I will not be doing those 4 hours jobs. It's just too long and too time consuming. Probably just before bed, yeah, why not just do those 4 hours jobs? But then on a daily basis, when you're playing the game on the day, never do those crazy 4 hours jobs. It's just far too long, and will just impede your progress for everything, whatever you want to do. So can see the warehouse is all filled with stuff. Just bin them away is not really important. As I mentioned again, if you don't bin away stuff, there's no way you got sufficient space to collect things from the factory, and that is part and parcel of this event itself. So very quickly, I'm going to show you some trains collections, and of course this important part of this video is to show you the excitement of getting trains, and I got a 100 keys container open with an epic trains. Alright, so now let's see what we get. Alright, so this is a 1-star container, and it's very normal you get hundreds keys when you get 1-star containers, common trains. So this is within expectation, but in the later part of this video you'll see me having that real good epic train collected. I mean, if you have been watching my video in the previous few episodes, even you can find in my playlist in my YouTube channel, there are a few times that I'm quite lucky that I have legendary and epic trains for 100 keys container in Canada, especially at the start. So I'm really happy, and then eventually I think I'm running low on keys, which I couldn't keep on exchanging those trains for. And given the small fleet, I don't have sufficient epic trains. So in the event itself, I think I managed to, with the reindeers, I got 1 epic, and then I think I got another epic from the Christmas phase 1 event, and now I got another epic. So probably at least I have 3 epics or so. So I'm really glad that we have this epic trains, because epic trains are really difficult to find, and I think rare trains and common trains likewise, the capacity is really tiny. So really, I mean, now it's just at the mini Tycoon Train Tycoon event that don't really concern in terms of the capacity. But when it comes to the main event, so I'm thinking I may not be able to do as well as I did in Region 4, given the small fleet and capacity that I have in my current fleet in Region 5. So it is always like that. I mean, when you comes into the new region, when it comes to the main event, you'll suffer a little. But along the way, as you get more and more trains, as you increase the capacity of your trains, you'll get just better and better. Okay, so it's really important in all competitions, be it the main event or the mini tycoon kind, like this train tycoon event. You just got to apparently start late. Alright, we managed to climb to 211, and I think you just saw I managed to overtake the strong competitor, and just by I think by 1 star. So we are standing currently at first position, and it's always important you do those ship trades, because constant upgrading of your building is for population increase, but it is also one of the requests in this mini tycoon Train Tycoon event itself. Alright, now without further ado, let's go for the best excitement of this part of the video. Really happy to get that epic train, and of course you can see here, I don't know why. I think just things just happen like that, and over time, just for a short moment of time, I dropped back to second because I think the player, I don't know how he or she did it, but apparently, as just a fun fact, it does contribute towards your company headquarter points, so it's really important you get first or second or more to get those points. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe, and let's look forward to the new event.